What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here, and welcome back to another One Punch Man Season 2 reaction. Today we got episode 11, which I believe is actually the second to last episode. Surprisingly, sad it's coming to an end, but there's a lot going on for this episode and next episode to just all wrap up. So I believe there should be some kind of Season 3, but I'm a little worried they're going to leave it off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I really hope they don't do that. But speaking of cliffhangers, that's besides the point because next week is going to be the last episode. Let's focus on this week. But speaking of cliffhangers, last week left off on a pretty big cliffhanger. Garou was in the middle of fighting a mixture of Class A and B heroes, which was my mistake because I called them all Class A heroes, but there were some Class Bs in there too. They formed a group, went after Garou. He was hiding in that one kid's, him and his friend's shack or secret base. And he was the one with the hero guide. He was just lounging there. I'm not sure if he just picked that now or that was his base all along. I think he was just resting there now to heal his injuries because he was injured. Because if he wasn't injured, I'm pretty sure this whole thing would have been slow and over with, like in 10 minutes, and Garou would have murked them all. But that is not the case because Garou is injured after his fight with Watchdog Man and after his kick from Saitama. It just left off with him spinning around and seeing that he's surrounded, and it kind of looking like he was about to pass out, but I don't know. I think he's gonna get some cheese here and just like murk them all. My reason for this is because I think this episode, I'm getting my hopes up a little bit too high right now, but I think this episode is going to be Garou versus Genos. My reasoning for this is because Garou is bandaged up and he looks exactly like how he did in the opening where he was fighting Genos, because he's fighting Genos in the opening, and he even got the red eye too, which was in the opening too. And Genos was the picture for this week's episode on last week's episode, so the pieces are all there. I'm pretty sure we're getting Genos versus Garou. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed, but I don't see any other way this couldn't be Genos versus Garou. So yeah, and also to mention, Saitama and King are just currently playing video games. The Monster Association sent a message to the Hero Association and killed one of the associates and infected that one guy with the monster thing. And yeah, they're pretty much like declaring war, and it's just the Hero Association is trying to figure out what to do, and the masses are getting worried, and yeah, it's getting pretty interesting. But we'll see if we get any answers about that. But right now, I just hope we get more stuff with Garou, and also Genos versus Garou. Anyway, without further ado, because I'm very excited and can't wait anymore, let's get into this week's episode. Hold up. Yeah, we're not exactly going to be getting into it. If you guys have been keeping up with my reactions on this series, One Punch Man, you guys know that for the entirety of Season 2, I've been battling with, copyright and stuff, and I have to really darken, the actual screen, and, I have to do a lot of stuff to bypass the copyright. Unfortunately, this one is just getting hit really hard, and it's not letting me upload this at all. So I'm gonna have to really cut this one up. And I'm still gonna upload just for the sake of you guys being able to still listen to my discussion and even see a little bit of my reaction. And yeah, but mainly the discussion at the end and the beginning of the video. It's just I can't be asked anymore. I really need to do this. It's almost time for episode 12, and my episode 11 has yet to be up for an entire day. Some people were lucky enough to see it, others weren't. So this version is gonna be up. It's gonna be very edited, only really important parts and reactions is what you're gonna see, and it's still gonna be darkened. So yeah, I hope you guys like discussion, because really this is all this video is. Sorry if you feel like you get clickbaited. This is really not the video I wanted to make. I really wanted to do reaction, not just reaction and discussion and not just reaction. So yeah, I apologize for that, but I'll get you back to the videos. Hopefully you can enjoy what is there. Thanks for understanding and sorry about that. Oh. Here's the poison arrow guy now. This guy's always getting murked, I swear. Yo, what is that guy? He's just like that tracksuit and like he's so mad powerful. Oh, he was part of the Blizzard Corporation? It's Saitama! He saved him somehow. Oh. Alright, how does this make him strong? Oh, he's gonna motivate him? Well, Saitama's just the GOAT, man. He's like, he causes like all of this. Like, he makes so many heroes. Oh. Yes, they're all gonna be murked. Boom. Oh my. So really, Death Gatling's just left now. He said there's a kid inside the shack, so Garou's like low-key good. He just likes bad guys. Death Shower. Well, the shack got murked. Garou didn't though. Done for. Oh wait. This is Genos? Yo! Let's go, boys! Oh, let's go. Garou versus Genos. Machine gun blows. Oh. Yo, how is Garou still up? He's got hit by like poison arrows and like he's incinerate. God, Saitama's just 81 does nothing. Saitama, bro. Game stress.
大丈夫なの？怪人協会っていうのも出てきたし、もしかして昨日やられちゃったんじゃ。
Oh, is he gonna pop out? Maybe I'll have a look. Oh, he learned from Watchdog, man. Oh, he just took his arm. What? Oh, we can use it. Oh, yo. Oh, let's go, Genos. Wow. What happened? His hair's orange now. What? The monsters. Oh, it's just got them all. Master Sight. Yo, he knows his name now. Or not, he doesn't know who it is, but he knows the name Saitama. Oh, Silver Fang! Oh, that's Silver Fang versus Garou, but we're getting so much in this episode. Garou's still going. Master versus apprentice. The good old story. Oh no, they're gonna leave it here, aren't they? They're gonna leave it here, aren't they?
あんた強いのか？
なんだ
飯を食わしてやれ。腹いっぱいな。流水関西圏。
Ah, no, another cliffhanger, dang it. Oh, that was a really good episode. Okay, the reason I got so excited and shocked for that end picture is because that was Saitama at the very end, like in the same area as Garou and everybody. So I even said maybe I'll take a look. So he next episode I think is gonna pop out to that area, and Garou is finally gonna learn who Master Saitama is. That his name was mentioned by Genos. He ran into him twice, not knowing who he was and not knowing that he actually got bodied by him. I don't know how he didn't know the first time. I guess he just forgot, but he thinks King did it the second time. So that's going to be very excited. I'm very excited for that. So the vibe I'm getting is that next week is going to be the last episode. This whole Garou thing is going to wrap up, and that's going to be it for that. Or not it for that, but like, it's just going to wrap up the Garou storyline. But the whole Monster Association thing, that's still a thing, but that's going to be continued to, like, you know, season 3 probably, which I think I'm okay with. Like, at least we're wrapping up one storyline. That was the the storyline that was teased. The Monster Association really didn't become a thing till like episode 4 or 5, and a 12 episode thing, that's really not that, like, that's a little bit a while in. Like, that's a third of the way in. So let's talk about what we just saw. So we saw what the cliffhanger left us off of, with the Garou finishing off the Class A and B heroes. He won the fight. It definitely was a struggle for him because there were just so many, but he did win. That one tracksuit guy, it's cool to see that he was inspired by Saitama, like, just like kind of like King and everyone else. Like, he was inspired. Saitama is a real impactful person in this universe. But even Saitama's words of wisdom weren't enough to help that guy beat Garou. But after Genos showed up, because he did an emergency call, and Genos was fighting him. That was a pretty good fight. It was about to be won by Genos, I think, or it was about to be continued. And then Silver Fang came in. He was like, "Let me take care of this," and they're about to throw down. So Silver Fang and Garou is going to be very, very cool. We got just a little bit, we got like a hit, and like that's gonna be a very interesting altercation and conflict, and because I know Genos and Garou was interesting and very cool indeed. It was very epic. And yeah, Saitama and King, they're just still playing video games. Saitama's struggling, but hey, maybe he found his challenge in video games now. He says video games stress him out. That's honestly hilarious, because literally nothing in the world else stresses him out besides video games, and that's just hilarious. But Saitama is about to go out and check for Genos because he hasn't been home in a couple days. He had faith in him, but he remembered, like, he could still get bodied. He's not him. He's not invincible. So he's going out and looking for him. And I think, judging by the end picture, he's going to go out for Garou, which makes me think Silver Fang's going to lose. I don't know, because Garou's so weak, and like these guys are so strong. How strong is Garou? Like, he's still holding his own against all these people. That's literally the reason why I didn't think we were gonna see these fights like all now, because Garou is just so weak, or it seems to be, but he's still doing fine. It's crazy. Does Garou get stronger the more heroes he takes down? Because I'm thinking that's the case, Because other than that, I don't know why. Like, his hair went orange, his like eye went orange, and like he keeps he's getting weak, and then he takes out these guys, and he's just getting stronger. It's just like what are you doing? Like, you're elite. Also, some of the monster associations trying to recruit Garou is helping him out, but yeah, I'm still sticking to my theory, which is once again this. Next episode, Silverfang and Garou are going to throw down. That's gonna be a very intense fight. I think Silverfang is going to lose, but not really lose, just gonna get weakened, and even Silverfang's friend and Genos might get bodied, and then Saitama comes in, and Garou and him finally like have an altercation, and Saitama's gonna be like, "Oh, you're the guy you're the hero hunter," and he's like, "You're Master Saitama," and then Garou's going to attack him. And like he's just not, once again, Saitama not gonna be phased, not gonna be moved at all, and then Saitama's just gonna go like another like wham, and like yeah, Garou's gonna get captured, and that's gonna be the end of the season, and we'll get a little bit of a cliffhanger thing, not too much of a cliffhanger, just a little bit of a cliffhanger to keep us interesting, something to do with the Monster Association, maybe like the monster hero, or like they find out about Saitama's power or something, they see the fight somehow. I don't know. If I hit my mic and that you heard that, I'm apologize. I've been really terrible at that recently. I don't know why I keep hitting my mic. I need to calm down with the arm motions, I think. Sorry, I'm just so hyped. Like, this is so cool. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see the not Hero King, the Monster King Orochi in a fight with not only Saitama but anybody this season. I don't think I know I've said this 3,000 times each episode, but I don't think season 3s are confirmed. But I would imagine they wouldn't just leave this off. Hopefully it doesn't take years for it to come. I know I shouldn't be one to talk, because if you guys remember from episode 1, I'm a very new person to this show. Actually, I just started a couple months ago. I think in February I finished the series, and I actually really liked it. It was recommended by a Twitch mod of mine, and it was really cool. And yeah, I only had to wait a couple months for the or not even a couple, like a month for a new season. I know a lot of you guys went years, and I don't know how you guys did it, but at least there wasn't a true cliffhanger since season 1. But if there's gonna be any kind of a cliffhanger, I would imagine we get something relatively soon, like next year or something. Yeah, we'll just have to hope for the best. This was episode 11. One Punch Man Season 2, I believe, is coming to an end. The finale is going to be next week. It's a bit sad, but, it's always nice, because this is what they hype up, like, the good fights and stuff all at the end of the season. So, yeah, this is going to be awesome to see, and it's going to be definitely worth it. I think after that, the week prior, I'm going to, first of all, make sure it's ended, because I'm pretty sure it's episode 12, but I don't know for a fact. And if it is ended, then I'm going to, after that, I'm going to make a video, basically, like, kind of recapping, discussing the season again, maybe discussing future, like, One Punch Man stuff, season 3, and also just discussing my personal reactions, and like just giving a general like discussion of season 2 with my reactions, the plot, everything about that. So that's gonna be interesting and something to look forward to after One Punch Man ends, especially if you've been sticking with the reactions, and not only that, but with the season. But yeah, that's gonna be not next week, but the week after that, if One Punch Man does end. Of course, next week we got episode 12, which is going to be very, very sick. I told you guys what I think is gonna happen. We'll see how right I am. But for now, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Watch it for me. Goodbye.
On a tangle, I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yeah.